Hello everyone, it's me Jenny and I just need my desk. Woo! Welcome to another commentary type thing where I talk about your comments. Not quite SourceFed style because I just, rattle on for a while and give you channel updates and whatnot. And I am what could be described as ungodly tired this week. It's been a very long week. So I'm just going to rattle on through this and see what I do when I get to the end of it. So I've just replied to all of your comments, and I'll go into those in a moment. So, starting with channel updates, I have done my first gaming video, which I think a lot of you have seen because I got really awesome feedback on it. So I just need to thank two people specifically, Baxon and Christopher Ware. You guys are fabulous, thank you for the tech support. When I was starting to film that, I was like, how does the software work? Panic! And as you can tell, I'm still working out some of the glitches, some of the problems. I haven't really practiced with Facecam yet, and there's a lot to improve on that subject. I'm also, when it comes to Twitch, very hesitant. I think it was Dr. Fu Manchu who, has, put in one of my things about, one of my comment feeds about being careful about being a woman on Twitch, which I am very fully aware of. I'm definitely going to be a few weeks off possibly going live on Twitch. I obviously need to work out the face camera, work out coordination, work out how long I'm going to spend on the videos each time. So far I found that my first video, once it was compressed, took about a third of the time my normal vlogs take to upload, so I'll probably start doing slightly longer gaming videos, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, that sort of thing. And I'm basically going to try something new every week. So just one new thing per week. So probably next week I'll have a face cam. The week after that I'll have maybe some sort of something new. And then maybe in a few weeks I'll possibly go live on Twitch. The complication that is coming from going live on Twitch is not just the gender issue, but it's also arranging mods and stuff, because I don't want to be on it on my own. But I don't, because yeah, I don't want to be hosting and modding at the same time, because that will lead to a lot of awkwardness. I do really want the viewer interaction because you guys are amazing, but there's also the problem of finding a set time to do it. My schedule is very flexible at the moment in terms of my normal life, so actually finding a time where I can say every week I will be screening at this time, can people turn up who want to mod, it's going to be very difficult. Probably the ideal time for me would be weekdays at about 10 PM, so that's, not too late, not too early, it's good time for me. Unfortunately, for most of my Twitch friends, that is exactly 2 PM PST, which, if you know me from Twitch, you know exactly what that means, and so if I were to do it during weekdays, most of you who would probably be the best mods won't be available. So I'm working out a lot of issues like that at the moment. I don't want to do it on my own, but I do want to be able to be fair to you guys and actually be able to say this is the time when I will be doing it, so that I'm not just randomly popping up in the middle of nowhere and being like, hi, anyone help me please. It's very unlikely that I'll get that much of an audience, but I'd want to avoid trolls and scary Twitch people. The communities that I'm part of are fabulous, but I know that they are the minority on Twitch. I know a lot of you have probably been unaware of the issues that I've had with my new camera, which I adore and I love and it's fabulous, but it's so HD, it takes forever and ever to upload. Videos that are about 10 minutes long take, I think the highest was 2,400 minutes. And if you do the maths of that, it is a ridiculously long time, and in order to daily vlog, I can't be spending 2,000 minutes uploading a video, because that is just against the law of physics. I like to joke that I'm a Time Lord, but I'm not a Time Lord. I can't jump through time in order to upload videos. So I was having a huge panic. I went to Twitter and panicked a lot, and thank you so much to Alan, Mr. Harry Britt, for helping me out with getting some compression software. So now it's about half that time, which is fabulous. It means I can actually keep up with my schedule. It's not perfect, it still takes a long time. My poor laptop is on pretty much 24/7, but it does the trick. So thank you so much, and the videos will be continuing on the daily. Updating my timetable. Last week I think I said something along the lines of once a week I'm trying to do an edited video. I'm not going to specify an individual edited video for a day in the week. I think edited videos are just going to pop along naturally. I think 3 or so of my videos this week were automatically edited. just simply because there was stuff that I wanted to say that involved other things. I think the crafting videos are probably gonna, by necessity, include a bit of editing, just simply because there's stuff that I want to show, and there'll be stuff that just, you know, if I hold it up and then move it away and get another thing, I think it's by necessity going to involve editing. So editing's going to happen once a week no matter what, so I'm not going to specify a set day for it, it's just going to happen. Gaming, obviously that was a bit of a surprise for you guys. I wasn't expecting to start this early, but I was really craving Skyrim, and so I thought I might as well give it a go. So thank you so much to the guys who helped me. That would be Baxon and again Christopher Ware. I think I've already mentioned this. I'm looping already. Yes. Gosh, you can tell I'm tired because I've already talked about this, haven't I? I've already done a full discussion. Yes. So yes. New schedule, Gaming Mondays. It's not the most creative or exciting title, but it does the trick. So what I'm going to do with the British Culture Saturdays, I believe, is every other Saturday it's going to be a British Culture, and the other Saturday it's going to be a Jenny Likes. And that gives me a lot of flexibility with actually what I talk about, because it could be about pretty much anything as long as it makes me happy. And the British Culture thing is something that has been very well received. Thank you so much to everyone who has commented back on that. But I don't know whether or not I can think of a subject for every single week on British culture. So if I do alternate weeks, that spreads it out. It means I can do Jenny Likes, which is probably going to be fun, and I can probably, when it comes to things like holidays and stuff, edit that in nice and smoothly into Jenny Likes. There's something that I kind of want to talk about. I don't know whether or not I'll have time in this video. I'm already talking quite fast. But there's something that I've kind of been putting on the back row for a long time, which is accepting the title of Classy Librarian. It's one of those things that, because the name wasn't picked by me, it always felt, dirty's not the right word, it just felt a little bit uncomfortable accepting the name. And I don't know why. It's an awesome name. I can remember when the SourceFed editors first picked it when I first did Movie Club, being really excited because it wasn't something rude or something sexual or uncomfortable. It was genuinely flattering. I was like, yeah, that's so sweet of you. Thank you, SourceFed editors. And it's taken me a long time to accept that. Obviously I've introduced myself as Classy Librarian whenever I've done a video for them. But it took me a long time to accept that, and it's only in the last week that I really have accepted that I don't mind the title Classy Librarian. It is part of my internet identity. So that's why we have this classy commentary thing. And yeah, I don't mind being referred to as classy anymore. It's just something that's happened, especially being named as that so much in Twitch, because I like the name, so I used it on Twitch. So there we go. So that's just like a internal epiphany that I wanted to mention in this video. The last of the updates, I think, is that I am having issues. As I said, I'm ungodly tired with taking part in too many community events per week. This past week I modded for Twitch, modded on Twitch for Phil on Thursday, and then I modded for Trisha on that same Thursday night until 4 o'clock in the morning, and then at 4 o'clock in the morning I hung out with the Libra friends, and so I didn't go to sleep until gone 5:30, which I had a day off that day, so it was okay, but I wasted most of that day off. And then on the Saturday, which was even worse in a way, was I stayed up with the Movie Club Striking Back people, who are my original community, and I love them. And then, even though I was exhausted and yawning and cranky and weird throughout the whole of that one, I then stayed up to hang out with the Project Chroniclers until 5:30. Then I went to work. So if I'm wondering why I'm so ridiculously tired, it's because of that. So I think one of the things I'm going to have to set up is staying up for late night hangouts and stuff is only going to happen once a week. It's either going to be Project Chronicle or it's going to be the Libra Friends, and if I can't do either of them, they're both early morning. They are not nighttime for me, they are early morning. Working out whether or not I can maybe go to sleep early and then wake up in the morning. The trouble is there's modding and there's also the Movie Club Strikes Back community, and I don't want to miss those things because they're like really fun for me. So I'm going to have to do some time balancing. So if I let one community down, hopefully I won't be missed. I probably won't be missed, but that's an update. Okay, this video is way too long. I have no idea how long it is, but it feels way too long. So, on to your comments. I've replied to all of your comments. I'm probably getting little flushes up with the little happy bell on YouTube with you guys replying, which is awesome. And basically, I'm just going to go through the basics and anything that I found interesting. Callum told me not to spill all the British secrets. I'm sorry. I promise not to give away all the secrets, like about that, you know, where the crown jewels are kept and all those sort of things. Oh no! Oh god, I shouldn't do comedy! No! Okay, Dr. Fu Manchu mentioned that my autofocus is still on. I honestly have not had time to play around with this camera properly yet. I have managed to film with it, upload with it, do all the things I need to do, work out compression. I'm learning a lot of new things in a very short period of time, not just in YouTube, but I've got a new job, I've just been promoted, so I'm learning a lot of new things, I'm intaking a lot of information, so I haven't really had time to play with my camera yet. I promise I will adjust the autofocus. Maybe I should do lots of movement like this so it's actually getting its money's worth, but I will play around with it if I can on my day off, but no promises. I will try. He also, I believe, mentioned the lighting. He mentioned lighting. I can't remember who it was who mentioned the lighting, and my handwriting's so awful I can't read it. But yes, basically natural lighting is better with this camera. I always thought it would be. I do try and film in lighting, in natural lighting as much as possible because it is so much better than, you know, this lamp does the trick. And the lamp I was using for my last movie club video, which is that one, surprisingly bright, and as I turned it on it got brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter till I was literally like trying to film my Project Grizzly video while not being able to see anything. So that one is also good. I might bring that one over and use it as my main lighting rig. But yes, I'll try and use natural lighting as much as possible, but it is the middle of winter, it's going to be difficult. My timetable doesn't always allow me to do that. I would try my best though, I promise. Torsi is cold. I think a lot of the weather comments on my British culture video were, you know, talking about how chilly it is and how lucky I am to have as little snow as I do, and I know I am lucky. I love that the English weather is very temperate. So I like the fact that you guys have snow, but I like the fact that it's kind of far away. I'm just going to cross through stuff because I have no idea what's going on. Dr. Fu Manchu again requested that I put in dates on these particular videos and a couple of other videos so that it can encourage long-term conversation. I do put the dates in the description for these videos, the dates that it's covering in terms of comments, but I will maybe try and work out some sort of system. No promises. Thank you to Trisha, you are so lovely, thank you so much. Genuinely, it is a pleasure to mod for you. Your community is just amazing and so kind and generous and polite that it's just fun modding for you. It's not a trial, it's not work or anything like that, it's just relaxing with some nice people and watching some very, very entertaining gameplay made by a very lovely person. So I just enjoy doing it. There's no need to thank me, it was just fun. I know I've already kind of mentioned it, but on my video where I mentioned that I might be doing Twitch, a lot of you really gave me some advice and, you know, told me that I'd had to go for it. So that's again Chris Baxon, Asion, Colin, yes, you too, you're awesome. So thank you to all of you guys. Mark, you commented that it's quite clear that I'm playing on Skyrim using a touchpad instead of a mouse. It is true, I use my touchpad. I might work on buying a mouse in the long run if it becomes particularly annoying for you guys. It's just how I learned to do it on PC. It is a bit jarring. I realise that when I need to turn and adjust my camera, it's very clunky. I will work on it, but it's something that's not a high priority for me at the moment. It's on my to-do list. Tours Times, you are lovely. I don't think I'll ever become a famous YouTuber, but thank you so much for the confidence boost. And I think that's about it. I realise that I've said so much today. It's been such a rambly mess of incoherences. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. Feel free to comment if you say something new and interesting. I might talk about you next week. And feel free to comment on all my videos for the next 7 days. And I will see you all then. I am going to go shower and then sleep forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, bye guys.